good. And the crossbody lead. Back. Slow. Quick. Slow. Right there, yes.
My right foot.
What you're doing it now, which is good.
Okay.
Before you would go slow and then step over immediately. And now you have a little delay right there.
It might be starting to get programmed into my muscle memory.
It's just what happens when you practice. Alright, so that's our amalgamation. We are going to add a little bit onto it, tweak it here and there.
Okay.
If you are interested in doing the showcase, I'll get Green in here in a minute. We can talk about that. And we did end it with the I'm sure we got plenty of space. I should clear all this out. Never think this would there's this much room in here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, And then, as I'm taking my foot back for the next step, I'll be getting out of your way for your next step. And if you go a little early, you might end up running into my shoe. Which I won't get mad about. Correct?
Yeah.
Just for the sake of time, did you maybe want to start talking about
Sure.
the showcase?
How do you feel about it?
I feel okay.
Want to try it?
Yeah.
Good, let's do it. I'll talk to you about the price later. It's reasonably priced.
Okay.
And we'll work it out, we'll budget it out however we need to, okay? So, you want to get started
Were you available?
dance-wise?
Yeah.
Okay, good, let me get the dirt out of my
Yeah,
face.
sure.
And then I'm all yours. I like that last song,
Oh, yeah.
whatever that was.
What's his name? Or wait, one came right after the other.
Did you check the date, Rose?
April
Oh
30th.
yeah, it's fine.
April 30th. You talking about this song? I think that's Sam something.
Of course it is.
Cook or Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, this is actually
We can do a rumba to that.
this is a remake by DJ Ice, which I think is a popular guy that makes songs for competitions.
Oh, no copyright there.
I don't know anything about copyright issues, but so
So
let me show you what we.
it's been rumba ice.
Yes,
Okay.
this is like, I guess it's like a slower maybe, a
Okay.
little bit rumba.
Okay.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
Yeah,
So what we've been working on is box, then a crossbody lead, then slow underarm turn, good position breaks, and then introduction, bring back.
okay, cool. Can I see all that? That's a good start. So nice, huh? Are you very happy with yourself?
Yes.
You should be. A couple things that you can start to do that'll help make it even better.
I have a question about the rumba. When you go back,
Mm-hmm.
am I rolling my hip backwards? Or
It,
just automatically going backwards?
yeah, think of just straightening that knee. It has to
And
take
maybe
the
other
hip.
one.
Yeah, it has to take the hip with it, right?
Okay,
We don't want to get this look.
Okay.
So if you think
I was
roll,
wondering about that,
if you think roll, then you might get that, and that's not
the stance.
right now
Yes.
yet. Okay. So straight back. Now, what you are doing really not magically nicely is dragging this toe over, right? And then pressing this, which is nice. Now, from here, go ahead and get to neutral with your knee.
Okay.
That may not mean your feet close. You see how my heel of course I have clunky shoes on,
Yes,
but you see how my heel intersected my ankle,
Yes.
but my knee's in neutral?
Okay.
If I got to neutral here, then my feet might not close, right? Depends on the anatomy.
Right.
But my ankle and heel are closed, right? So at that point, I'm using that friction to change weight. The
And
sooner
the
you can
straight
use the friction to change
leg
weight,
and the
the sooner
bend.
you'll wear out the inside of your shoes, the sooner you'll know that you've got Roomba proof that it's working well,
Okay.
right? Because every time you close that foot, it's the same thing,
Okay.
which by the way is a hip twist down the road. It's the same exact action.
Where was I not doing that?
Just once in a blue moon, when you drew your foot closed, you got it just to here, and then you were anxious to do the next step. That's
Yeah,
all.
like I always am.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
There are just a few places where it wasn't tidy. Yeah.
So, okay.
So go ahead and do your box.
You're talking about right
There.
here.
Yep.
Okay.
Now forward. Try not to lift your toe off the floor. Good.
And then again here.
Right there. Friction. Straight back. Sideways. There you go. Drag. You want to hear that shh. There you
can
go.
do this.
Yeah.
Real good.
Yeah, we want to hear that shh. Because this floor is textured, so it really makes it loud.
Yeah. We had
Makes
quite
you
a few,
work hard.
We had quite a few tissue practices.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Have you done that with
You
us?
did, you did.
Uh-huh.
Did you do the tissue? Or we did, yeah, we had
Yeah.
quite a few tissue practices.
Whoever does the rumba, the rumba walk, so
I
it
know.
works. Keep in mind.
Okay, so now, for, the combination is nice and we can style it up a little bit. Do the foot position break, show for me, and I'll show you a cool way to show-wise it.
Mhm.
So you're gonna wait for him to take that turn, right? Right there, okay. Right here, we're going to, switch hands. So you're gonna and extend both arms out. You're gonna extend your hand behind his back. He's gonna extend his hand out, there. Now switch, slow and. Okay, sorry, go back to what you were doing so you don't think it's something else. So let me do it with you once.
Okay.
There you go.
Let me see it.
Yeah, so it's slow. Let's fix one other thing while we're at it. Slow, quick, slow. Now, I'm waiting for him to make this rotation.
Okay.
Once he makes the rotation, I'm gonna wait to follow his foot to see how far back his foot goes. And I'm not gonna surpass his foot. See how I just surpassed him? I'm not gonna do that because I'm following and I just created a new territory that he didn't provide for me.
Right.
Had he done that, then maybe we could have both done it together. See, we match. But he didn't. So I'm not gonna take liberty to assume that I'm allowed to do it, right? So right there, he's gonna sneak a hand change. Quick, we step forward, we rotate, slow. And now we have the other hand. Quick, quick, slowly, quick, quick. So it's
Very
the
nice.
same exact movement, but because you change hands, it looks like something
fancier,
else.
Yeah.
So you just have to get clear when you want to change hands. So I think that getting her engaged here and then sneaking that hand in is the right way. You know, her brain's already realized she's rotating, then sneak it in.
Mhm.
So he's gonna sneak it in as you rotate.
Got the trick, yeah.
So
Okay.
you don't respond to the hand change, right? Because you're in mid-rotation, you can't do anything else but rotate.
Right.
Okay, which is, by the way, why we do in Argentine tango, when you turn the lady to get on the same foot as she, that's when you do it. You're fake when she's rotating, so she can't do anything about it, or else she'll do this, and then you'll be on, and you're fighting that whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a really good piece of information.
Happens to Christiana and I.
The
Well,
rotation, yes, she'll
sometimes
follow the.
I'll try to fake and then she'll do it and I'll be like, no.
Right.
Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Right. Right, that's why in tango, it happens so fast that
Yeah.
you've gotta get really good at it. I remember when I was learning to lead it.
Yeah.
We'll have to ask Hans to give me a refresher. Okay, so
So that's one.
that's your fifth position styling.
Mhm.
Same pattern, you can do the original pattern first if you wanna count the measures,
Mhm.
and then go back and change hands and count the measures again.
Okay.
So you have 1, quick, and 2, quick, and 3, and quick, and 4, and quick, and 5.
Just right back to here.
I'm not sure what his ending is. So you're on your right foot, 5,
Choose an ending.
you're
Or
all the way
alternate
on your
ending.
right foot.
And ending. I was thinking.
You did
cucaracha.
cucarachas, yeah, right, so cool.
A transition, you mean?
So you gotta wait for him. There,
Okay.
so he went right into it. After the last one, you were here, and then you did slow and quick, and that was it. That's all he did. And maybe
That's
as
a
we
good
get
transition,
better at it, we can do a reverse turn exit. That's always a fun thing to do, but down the road.
What about
So-
these things where, like, he's not really holding my weight, I'm just like on his foot and leaning, but it looks like I'm,
You did that.
The lean,
You did the lean
but I
there.
don't know if you can do it
One
anymore,
of
but it
your,
looks pretty cool.
There's
Like, he's not holding my weight, I'm just,
Oh, no, it was at
his,
the
our foot
the little trick.
casino
are locked
when you were
together,
teaching the swing class.
and I do
Oh,
either
Port
kick
Casino?
or,
Oh, yeah, I took her off her foot. I sure did. Yeah. They didn't get it, but yeah, okay.
oh, maybe
So-
they didn't realize that you were taking
So,
their feet.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
One good way to navigate through this solo is, this is a good solid bronze solo,
Mhm.
which is great, because in the event that we need a bronze solo, you're gonna have one, right? We may not be able to take both feet off the floor if we would need it classified as such, but we can all fix that. So, we can put an intro when we get our song picked, right, that matches the color of the intro. And then maybe we can put a little trick or something in the middle, maybe on the bridge of the song or some highlight of the song, and that would be a perfect suggestion, what she just suggested. So, there's a couple of ways to get into that routine. Have you done Cuban walk yet with her?
No.
Okay, so,
I thought I knew how to do them,
well,
the napkins.
You may know how to do
You
it.
may
I
know how
haven't-
to
I
do
haven't
it.
done it yet.
you haven't
With
done
you.
it with you, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So perhaps if you were to do the Cuban walk.
It's always in itself, it's just a fancy step.
So that's the
Yeah.
plain one, right?
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna add, of course, from here, we're gonna add, as you step back, we just did, go ahead and take your side step to your right and finish your box. Quick and slow, quick and slow, and. We're gonna switch places right here. Quick, quick, slow. Now, you're gonna shift weight to your left foot as you roll me into your left side. Into this, right? So now,
That could be a
You're-
lane right there.
that's it. You're gonna be stiff as a board, Rose. Squeeze your cheeks, squeeze your belly,
Mhm.
and he's lunging to his right as he takes you off his feet.
See, it just looks like, do you feel her weight really?
But
Well, all my weight is on him, but I'm holding myself up, so I didn't just collapse onto
Okay.
him, or else he would feel my weight, right?
if you're not stiff as a board, then your weight is gonna be
Yeah,
more towards
So-
It's like dead
your lower
weight.
center.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So your side, right,
Uh-huh.
let's pretend it's flat and straight, is up against his straight, flat side. And until you feel him go down, you don't do anything,
Okay,
right? But when the second that you feel that, then you follow him and then you wait for him to come up,
okay.
okay? So we were in wrap position because I wrapped myself into my own arm and then we shifted over and I brought this hand up. Now you can bring your leg up, you can bring your leg out, there's a lot of things we can do
Like
to
that.
style it. You can come back onto your feet, and because it's a solo, I would go ahead and roll her out as you shift to your right foot. And continue on. Quick,
Oh, yeah,
quick,
yeah.
slow, quick, quick. So we did an insert,
I like that.
right? We did
A
a
regular,
little,
a regular.
a little surprise insert.
You
So
can-
maybe we should time it, depending upon what song you pick, at a highlight, right? Or maybe when the singer holds a note,
Mhm.
right? I like to do that move when somebody's holding a note.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
So we-
song is a very nice song, but it's pretty steady, I think.
Yeah, well, they revised it, that's what they did to it.
Yeah.
It's smart, because that needed to be done.
That's a cool move.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
Well,
so,
I missed it.
alright, let's see if we can count the measures for
Yeah.
our own edification, because I didn't do that,
Okay,
okay?
let me start this.
Just with this move? you're
Sure.
talking about? Okay.
Yeah, well, so far we have the 50